welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello everybody.
And if you're familiar with the podcast, you know we don't mince words, we like to dive straight on in. So to that end, I'm going to throw it straight over to Rick.
Steven Universe, Season 3, Episode 15, Alone at Sea. 3, 2, 1, and go.
So here's a fun one. I was so busy I was in my podcast host mode, so as I was talking, I'm waving my hands about as if there's a camera on me. I forgot to hover over the play button. I desperately just went... By the way, I don't know about you, but have you noticed that fucking Onion is hiding by the donut in the intro credits?
Maybe not. However, she can see through.
The attempts, Oh right, Greg's a millionaire.
Yeah, we forgot that, yeah.
That's more reasonable.
Hey.
I didn't like the pun, but Steven made it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, oops, yeah, she hasn't met anyone, has she?
No. Well, she's never had a handshake before.
I think the most she's had... I think Steven is a hugger, is one of the problems.
Yeah. I think they might have had a high five at one point.
Maybe. Yeah. I get where Steven's coming from, but yeah, I don't blame Lapis at all in this scenario.
Yeah, like, if it lasted months, it wasn't one bad experience.
Yep.
Miss Epic.
So are they actually just taking a boat ride, or are they fishing?
I think they're just taking a boat ride. It's meant to be fishing, but I think they are just taking a boat ride.
That's fair. Oh, you fucked it. I mean, it's the easy part when you're out at sea, bud. There's nothing to hit.
Yep. One of our mutual friends' little brother got his boat license when he was very young, apart from for taking off and parking.
In which case, you can't do a boat.
It's just driving a boat in circles on the open ocean, yeah.
But I prefer the phrasing of "you can't do a boat."
Yeah.
Man, Greg's hair is fucking luscious.
It is glorious, yeah. Yeah, Endless Horizon is actually rather horrifying when all you've got is water every direction.
I mean, I'm subbed to a subreddit called Oddly Terrifying, and one of the videos that someone posted was they're out on an oil rig, and they rent out in the middle of the night, and it's just pitch black, and you can't see anything. However, they also know that there is ocean below them, but they can't see it. They can barely see the handrails, and you can barely see the handrails. Like you can see the footage. It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Lapis, that's cheating.
Is she gonna whale a whale?
That's very cool.
Pocket aquarium. Yeah, it's a really cool effect. Aw, Greg putting a downer on it. He didn't mean to.
No, Greg did that in the most tasteful way he possibly could have, but...
Oh, at least he's trying now.
Okay, most of the time when you see fish, you need bait.
Usually, yeah.
Like the old fly fishing, it's pretty much reserved exclusively to rivers,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe lakes, but you're not going to catch anything in the sea if you ain't got bait. Also, if you're fly fishing, you're constantly moving the fucking. You're constantly reeling it in to simulate the movement of a fish, or bait, so that it makes something attractive to your lure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
By the way, that was the thing that blew my fucking mind the first time I went fishing. Was you?
How much?
No, you fucking. Nah, you fucking have to. You move the fucking reel the opposite direction you wanted the fucking line to go. If you want to
I didn't know that.
If you want something to come towards you, you're pushing it rather than pulling it. It's very odd. Or I should say you're going anti-clockwise rather than clockwise. It's probably the smarter way of phrasing that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it does sound really weird, but also, I've never been fishing, so...
So one of the few things I got to have in my youth was fishing trips with Dad.
Aww.
Yeah, but also yelled at because I couldn't bait a hook.
Okay.
Or unhook a fish. Really, it was just the fishing part I was able to do.
Yeah.
But the pre-up and the post, not so much.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's a big fucking boat you've rented if you can do shuffleboard on it.
It's big enough.
What's hitting them? Like a fucking gem shark?
Maybe. Some kind of whale.
No, it's not going to be a wet. It's got to be a gem thing.
A gem orca.
Was it Jaws?
Jars.
Yarr! It's been a while since I've seen that film. I should probably watch it again.
Yeah, I like how someone pointed out that, like, Callie's got 4/4 as her birthday, and Crony's got Pie Day because she likes pie, because pie is infinite. And they ask Gura, why is your birthday that? And she goes, oh, it's because it was the day that Jaws was released.
Ah.
Which is also pretty cute.
Oh, whatever it is has fucked up the motor. Wait, aren't you a mechanic, Greg?
No, he's a car washer.
Ah.
Oh, you can tell Lapis is sad because she's now turned grey.
She hasn't turned grey, but everything else has.
The universe has turned grey.
Listen, worst case scenario, Lapis can fly everyone just back.
She can, or she can make a little swell of water slightly behind the boat and move that.
Has anyone told you did a really good job with that, by the way?
I don't think anybody did, no.
Something analogy for abusive relationships.
Mm.
Are her emotions fucking with the boat? Oh, I know who that is.
Yep. I was keeping quiet because, suspense and all that.
Has she got like a symbiotic psychic link with her? Fuck me, we ain't seen her for like 10 episodes. Man, if that ain't a psychotic ex.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter what you're capable of. There's a lot of people who can do some fucked up shit, but the fact that they don't is what matters.
Yeah, totally. I mean, look at pet dogs. They're wolves, and they choose not to murder things.
That's not true. They are so domesticated they cannot be compared to wolves no more. This is literally a fucking psychotic ex going, oh, we were so good together, baby.
Yep.
Like I said, Jasper's design does things to me, but boy, is she a cunt.
Yeah, she is. Oh, no.
Jeez,
no.
That's bad! Right, pros, big buff Amazon girlfriend. Cons, she is a psychopath. Well, it's a good thing Lapis can acknowledge that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, she's known that it's wrong this entire time, and she's been wrestling with it this entire time.
It's almost as if the ancient art of just talking to someone helps.
She's got more collar now.
Greg's like, I'm not getting my deposit back.
Looks like I bought a boat today.
Oh, that's... It's okay, you got Lapis. She could always, like, fucking do her bubble magic and at least, like... Alright, you probably can't get your money back for it, but at least you can have something to show for it.
Yeah. You could retrieve the boat and then repair it.
Yeah, Titanic style, baby. But yeah, boy, that was a bit out of nowhere what happened in that episode, to be honest. But anyway, we'll get to it, I suppose. Rick, what do you think?
It was a good one. I think Lapis is, if not my favourite, then definitely, like, top 3 of my favourite characters in the entire series. So yeah, it was a good one for me. How about you?
Well, like I said, I love Jasper's design, but like every time she's on screen, she is the most toxic of people.
Yeah.
She seems to, at this point in the series, have absolutely no redeeming features other than being buff.
Yeah, she's very definitely a designated heel.
Yeah. Like, I don't feel bad when she loses.
Yeah.
And today she got one shot by Lapis, by the way. Are we going to talk about that?
Yeah, she was blasting off again.
Although that being said, I do think some of that came from the fact that Lapis is strong, like, magically, for lack of a better word, whereas she might might not be as physically as imposing as Jasper. And also, Jasper was not expecting it, to be fair.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting to get, like, punched from below with the force of, like, multiple tons of water.
Yeah. You gotta bear in mind, Lapis has home field advantage. Let's be real.
Yeah.
What was the name of the first episode she came in, Rick? It was Ocean Gem.
Ocean Gem,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, well, actually, that might have been the second episode, but either way, one of the episodes was Ocean Gem, so guess what? That's her fucking home field, bro. That's like trying to go up against someone using Dark Magician, but they played the Yami card. Yeah, that's a reference for nobody. I don't think... Are field spells even a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore?
I don't fucking know. Like, all I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Comes from the Abridged series.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what we're doing for the podcast one day. Anyway, let's get down to our rundown. Rick, favourite moment?
My favourite moment was Lapis saying no.
Yeah.
Like, you could say the entire conversation about, like, oh, I've changed, it'll be better this time, but it all culminated in that one specific moment of Lapis just having the Vader moment of saying no.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and what I enjoyed was Steven immediately jumping to his feet and going, she said no!
Yeah.
Because even after being told no, Jasper did that thing where, you know, real manipulative assholes do, and it's like, oh, but this, but that, and this, and you could tell she probably had like 10 reasons to list off if she's given a chance. Boy, I fucking hate that.
Yeah, the whole, you're breaking up with me, but I don't accept that, so that means we've not broken up yet kind of thing.
Change your locks, bitch, or I'm coming back. That's literally what it sounded like.
Yeah. But how about you? What was your favourite moment?
My favourite moment was a bit more innocent, and that was Lapis trying to bond with Greg's fishing experience by doing a little aquarium in the air.
Yeah, that was also a very nice visual.
It was just nice to see Lapis try.
Yeah.
She was not comfortable. Like, I'd argue she's still not comfortable at the end of the episode, but you know, in that moment she's like, I want to try, I want to heal.
Yeah, but I think part of what's going to help specifically from this episode is that part of the reason is Jasper, that she doesn't want to be at the ocean anymore, she doesn't want to be with Jasper anymore, she doesn't want to be trapped under a million tons of water, but she's just proved that she can yeet Jasper off into the distance.
Yeah, but that doesn't fix the emotional trauma, and that's what I'm talking about when it comes to healing.
True, but knowing that you have a tool to deal with your number one problem is a very good step towards healing yourself.
Suppose so. Anyway, on to the question that affects our leaderboard, Rick. You know what it's going to be, but I'll ask it nonetheless. MVP.
It was a Lapis episode. It's got to be Lapis, and specifically because of the things that we said. Her saying no, her yeeting Jasper off, her going through the whole turmoil and narrating it to us in real time of, yeah, she did kind of want to go back to doing the wrong thing, but she knew that it was wrong, and she'd already wrestled with it a million times over in her head. Yeah, she gets the MVP from me.
I just want to give a special mention as well, because we've said it before and we'll say it again. Steven Universe has this magical ability to not dumb down these super real, super tense issues that a lot of people will probably face in their lifetime, but yet still manage to make it stomachable for a child audience.
Yeah, you don't remove something because it's uncomfortable. You show it to kids in a way that they can understand.
Yeah, and hopefully one day when kids who watch this show or were raised on this show, like they might have been 10 when they watch this, and they get to like, I don't know, let's say 21 as an easy number to remember, and is probably legal in every country ever, and they're in a relationship which is somewhat toxic. Maybe, probably not to the level of Jasper and Lapis, at least I hope not, but a little bit, and they see signs and they go, okay, this is bad and I need to stop this, and they just think, Steven Universe, this is what I should do. I have friends, let's talk to them instead.
But yeah, enough on that. Who was your MVP?
Yeah, it's going to be Lapis.
Yeah.
I will give a special honorary mention to Steven because he did everything right, and like, not knocking Greg, but Greg was pretty much just there to drive the boat.
Yeah, he was there to rent the boat and to be the butt of the joke that the boat sank.
Yeah, essentially, I assume that going forward, Greg's job in the series is, we need a wacky adventure that requires money. Hello, Greg.
Yeah, he's a walking wallet.
He even did that in the episodes when he didn't have money. Like, I remember back early in season 2 where they went to a motel to get a really cheap bargain on sponges or something. And the joke was, he told Steven, if I'm not back by the morning, call the cops. But yeah, happy memories aside, that's going to be the end of our episode today. Please join us next week for Greg the Babysitter, which is an episode I know a little bit about, so I'm kind of excited to see what actually happens. But until then, bye guys!
Bye!